Welcome back. I was on a 4-day hiatus, but we are back. And first and foremost, I hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had great holidays, ate a ton of good food, spent it with people you really, really loved and cared for, and I hope you guys had an awesome time. I know I did. Had a couple family over, ate some good food. Being Mexican, we don't eat tamales on Thanksgiving, but that is a Christmas tradition that is coming right around the corner here. But today is Cyber Monday, so if you're a huge shopper, happy Cyber Monday to you. I hope you got some great deals. I don't know if you went shopping Black Friday. If you did, hope you had a great experience, which I don't know if it's ever a great experience. It's usually brutally cold. People are rushing in stores, knocking each other out of the way. Although that doesn't happen as often as maybe you see on the social media, like, I don't know, on Facebook per se, or Twitter, where they show the bad of Black Friday, people running over one another. But yeah, I don't think that happens as often as it is portrayed, although it's already a bad thing that it does happen at all, right? So yeah, I hope you had some great deals. Got some great deals today if you're doing shopping, or whenever I upload this on Cyber Monday. Well, today is Cyber Monday. And had a great holiday weekend. But let's get down to business, and there is nothing more important, I think, than yesterday, Barcelona going to Valencia to either widen the gap between them and Valencia, or Valencia shortening that gap in terms of points on the leader table. Excuse me for my nasally sound. I picked up some allergies, I guess. It's been the weather here. Sorry, a little side rant. The weather here's been just ridiculous. It was cold one day, then it got to the 50s, and I think we're gonna stay at the 50s for these next couple of days. So yeah, the weather's messing with me. But anyway, Barcelona, huge controversial call. Oh man, Messi takes a shot in the first half. He ripped a shot, although it wasn't a hard shot. It wasn't anything difficult that the goalie couldn't get, right? I think it's all on the goalie. The goalie clearly got both hands on the ball. Somehow the ball slips between his legs. The ball is obviously going towards goal, and it crosses the goal line. But the sideline ref, I don't think he was in good position, so he didn't make the call, right? Upon review, it was seen that he obviously got it wrong. Obviously, the referee, the main field referee, had no shot at that, especially when it's a side thing. That's what the sideline ref. That's the sideline ref's job, and he clearly didn't get it right. It should have been Barcelona. Should have been a Barcelona goal. Should have been 1-0 at that point going into halftime. But yeah, it was definitely a tale of two halves. Actually, not really. It was a Barcelona dominant game throughout. I thought Valencia was. They had stints more so in the second half, where they did possess the ball, and obviously got the goal in and provided pressure, and did have some opportunities as well. But it was very short-lived. It was a 20-minute at the most where they really poured on the pressure, and that's where they got their goal. In the midst of all that, there was also another controversial call, which should have been a penalty. You Barcelona fans might not agree, but it should have been a penalty on Umtiti. He clearly obstructed. I think he stepped on. I forgot the player's name, but the guy was trying to cut back in, and Umtiti kind of stepped on his foot and got in the way, and it should have been a penalty for Valencia, but it was not called. Perhaps, it could have been the ref kind of, giving one back to Barcelona after what had happened in the first half. But yeah, I think overall, the second half was a lot more exciting to watch. But I think Valencia just, I don't know, I think they weren't playing their best football. I think they ceded the ball a little bit to Barcelona and were just kind of content with defending. Sure, they did have a few counterattacks that they could have finished, and the game could have been gone either way. But yeah, I think Barcelona dominated 70 minutes out of that whole match. And that ball by Messi, as a Madrid fan, it pains me, but as a soccer fan, you have to love the brilliance of Lionel Messi. So that ball he placed to Jordi Alba, and that whole play was great because it wasn't an easy ball for Jordi Alba to finish, right? It was waist high or maybe a little bit below. And a lot of times you see a similar ball being played and the back kind of just whiffs it or just kind of hits it over the bar or over the goal, and it doesn't end the way when they wanted to. But yeah, that was a great play by Messi, beautiful ball, great finish by Jordi Alba, and yeah, Barcelona is on top still. I think it's 2 points now ahead of Valencia, excuse me, and then 7 or 8 points ahead of Real Madrid. And I think it's wide open still. I think had Barcelona won, I think that would have been the dagger. But it's so early. There's still a lot of football to be played. And on Saturday, let's stick with La Liga here. Real Madrid hosting. I forgot who they were playing. I'll have it up on the screen. Anyway, they were... or Malaga, excuse me. I think it was Malaga. Nonetheless, I think Real Madrid kind of overcomplicated that whole match completely. In I think the weak spot, I think they desperately missed Sergio Ramos, excuse me, in the back. Because Vallejo was, I think, both goals, really, because it was 3-2 Real Madrid. Vallejo seemed lost. The first one where he didn't know what player to guard, and then the second one where he didn't step out and kind of challenge the shot, which ultimately that goal was probably more so on Kiko Casilla, where it was a routine save that he just managed to slip from his outstretched arms, which, as a Madrid fan, I'm desperately calling for Keylor Navas. I hope he comes back soon. And yeah, but the big eyes there, the focus, the lights, everything was on Cristiano Ronaldo. Could he finally get it going? And I think he played well. I think he had opportunities as well. He had a header. He had a couple headers. He had the one header that Karim Benzema ended up finishing, and then he had the header that the goalie ended up saving. And then he finally scored his goal, on a penalty kick. Although he missed the penalty, it was a great save by the keeper. But he ended up putting it back. I don't know if that's going to spark something. But overall, it was a must-win for Real Madrid. I don't think Real Madrid can afford to drop any more points. But yeah, it was a fun weekend in La Liga. The Barcelona scandal, the controversy, the Valencia not playing to their standards, and then Real Madrid having to win. I think anything is still possible. Atletico, of course, is still in the mix. I think they just steamrolled. I think they won 5-0. Now that I can't remember who they played. That I will as well have on the screen. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. You Barcelona fans. I know I have a subscriber who's a Barcelona fan who was probably furious. I know I would be. I would love to hear what you thought. I personally think Barcelona's still playing well, and I still don't think they're playing their best football. I still think with the addition. I mean, I think a lot of people are forgetting that Dembele is still out, so that adds another layer to the Barcelona attacking. So yeah, I would love to know what you guys thought. Hope you guys have an awesome day, guys. Take care. Much love.